Hello, my darling, darling, darling. Hello, my darling, it's music time. Hello, my darling, darling, darling. Hello, my darling, it's story time. Let's give a stomp, stomp, and a clap, clap, clap. With a stomp, 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 and a clappity clap. With a stomp, 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 and a clappity clap. Hello, my darling, darling, darling. Hello, my darling, it's music time. Hey, guys, roll your hands around each other like this. And turn yourself around and around and around and around. With a turn and a roll and a turn around. With a roll and a turn around and around. Hello, my darling, darling, darling. Hello, my darling. Music time. How about some wiggling? Wiggle, 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 and a shake, shake, shake. A wiggle, 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 and a shake, shake, shake. Hello, my darling, darling, darling. Hello, my darling. It's music time. How about some jump? Jump, 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 and a shake, shake, shake. A jump, 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 and a shake, shake, shake. Hello, my darling, darling, darling. Hello, my darling. It's music time. Reach way up high to the sky and stretch. With a reach and a stretch, right up to the sky. With a reach and a stretch, way up high. Hello, my darling, darling, darling. Hello, my darling, it's story time. All right. Awesome warm up, my friends. And with that, we are ready to hear Miss Kayla read our first story.
All right. Let me move that down a little bit. Okay. All right, my friends. I have one of my favorites to start with. Let's see if I can get this adjusted so you can see the best. All right. This is Hello, Hello by Brendan Wenzel. And I chose this book because I love to say welcome and hello to Brendan Wenzel's favorite animals in this book. Now, many of these animals, I'll show you. Perhaps you can see there's a bunch of shadows on the end pages. Some of them you may know, some of them you may not know. But whenever there's something new or somebody new, the way to get familiar with them is to say first hello and then start to learn about them. So let's pay attention to similarities and differences between these animals in Hello, Hello. This book is a Chronicle publication. So here we go. Hello, hello. Now I know it's very hard to see. This animal right here, you can really only see probably White Cat's eyes. But these animals, they are in some ways the same, right? They do both have eyes and whiskers, and there's things about them that are different too. I forgot to mention, there's a trick in this book. One of these animals will appear on the next page. So when I turn the page, see who you see. You see Black Cat? Black Cat was on the last page and now Black Cat is on this page too. Now we have animals that are all black and white. Probably you know some of these animals, right? Bear and panda and zebra too. Let's see who's on the next page. I see little fish. He swam onto this page too. Now we have Hello Color and Hello Bright. These animals are not just black and white. Look at how bright they are. Here's one of my favorites, the sea dragon. Hello Bright. Hello Stripes and Hello Spots. Now tiger and cheetah have things in common, but they are different too. There are some stripes over here and some spots over here. Look, lizard came over from our last page. Hello, spots. Next is hello, giant. Whoa! And hello, not. Here's a giant fish. And a chameleon who is not so giant at all. Hello, tongue, ears, hands, and nose. Do you have a tongue? You do. Yeah, probably not as long as that one there, though. And you have ears? Yes, we have ears too. Not as big as those ears. And we have hands and noses. Look at that big elephant seal's nose. Only my dad has a nose as big as that. Hello, pattern. Oh, there's that elephant seal nose. There's our sea turtle. Look at the pattern on his shell and on his fins. And hello, pose. Look at these three. They have a funny pose or position. It's like they're upside down. Hello, shape. Can you see the shape of this bird's beak? Look at that shape. Oh my goodness, look at that hornbill. It's huge. Hello, shape, and hello, show. Some animals like to show off their colorful parts. These two have bright colored circles on their necks. Look at these bright bubbles they like to show. Ooh, hello, wonder. Now look at this platypus has a big flat tail and beaver has a big flat tail. I do wonder, what do they use those tails for? This page, hello, whoa, oh my goodness, whoa, Esme, these animals have spikes. Look at that, porcupine and echidna. Some animals have big flat tails. Some animals have spikes. Whoa. Hello, quiet. Shh. Some animals are quiet. Hello, loud. Some animals squawk and squawk all day long. They are so loud. Let's see who goes to the next page. Is it? Oh, it is swordfish. Hello, wild. Look at our wild narwhal with his long tooth. It looks like he and swordfish both have spears coming out of their noses. Look at that. That is wild looking. And hello, proud. Some animals show their feathers and flutter their wings. They are proud of how beautiful they are. Hello, beauty. Ooh, I love that owl. Look how beautiful it is. And look at its eyes. Look the same. It almost looks like that butterfly has eyes on its wings. There's eyes. Well, they look like eyes, but those are really the owl's eyes. And hello, bend. Some animals can really bend their fins or their arms, like an octopus and a fish. We're bendy too. Hello, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Animals have neighbors too. And hello, friend. I think the walrus and the elephant are friends because they both have tusks. Hello, roars, peeps, chirps, and chants. Hello, song, and hello, dance. We're about to sing more songs and dance more too, just like the birds. There's a world to see. Oh, wow, look at those animals. There is a world of animals to see. And a world to know. Where to begin? Hello, hello. And there's a note from Brendan Wenzel that talks about a lot of these animals being endangered. So it's important to learn about them and protect them. And then I didn't know the names of a lot of these animals, so I had to use this key in the back, which has all the animal shadows and then their names. Even more there, because there are so many animals in Hello, Hello. And there they all are. There are a lot of animals to get to know.
Really were a lot in there, weren't there?
There were. And that's
Wow.
the end. Hello, hello.
Well, I think we can pretend to be some of those animals. And we should probably pretend to be the animals that we know. One of them I'm thinking of, it has wings and it flies. Can you show me your wings and pretend that you're flying? And it says, whoo, whoo, whoo. And Miss Kayla just happens to have one that she's going to dance with.
Yes.
I found a picture of one in one of my books. I have a lot of children's books. Some were mine for when I teach and some were my own children. So we'll pretend to be owls. And we're going to go to sleep first. And then we'll wake up and we'll fly and we'll say who. And I think we can also find something that lives in the water and it has 8 legs and it likes to float and blub, 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 blub all the way around. It's an octopus. Look at this silly octopus is playing the piano. Have you ever seen an octopus play the piano? That's pretty silly, isn't it? I think that will be pretty fun. And I've never heard an octopus say anything, but when we wake up, we can just go blub, 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 and we can blub, blub, and dance like an octopus. I'm also thinking of a very big animal that's gray, and it has big ears and a long trunk, and it loves to stomp. And it says, that could be. Oh,
That
I just dropped some of my books off the piano. An elephant. So we'll pretend to be an elephant too. And one more animal. Sometimes I like to pretend it's a little tiny kitty cat, and I have one up here that is little and tiny. But when I bring it up close, in real life, it's not tiny, is it? It's a lion, and he can sleep, but when he wakes up, he says, roar! So we're going to pretend to be all those different animals. Let's start out by turning ourselves into those owls. Fly into your nest in your tree and take a nice nap. Owls like to sleep in the daytime, and they like to come out at night. All the little owls were sleeping very still down in the woods at the bottom of the hill, when all of a sudden the little one said, what do owls say? Whoo, whoo, whoo. Are you ready to wake up? Turn yourself into an owl and fly. Wake up, owls, and fly, fly, fly. Fly to the east, fly to the west. Fly all around and fly your best. Fly to the east, fly to the west. Fly all around and everybody freeze. Awesome. Turn yourself into an octopus. Blah, 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 blah. And come way down to the bottom of the ocean and take a nice little nap. All the octopi were sleeping very still down under the waves at the bottom of the hill, when all of a sudden the little one went blub, 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 blub. Wake up, little octopus, and blub, 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 and dance, dance. Wake up, octopus, swim, swim to the east, swim to the west, float all around and blub your best. Swim to the east, swim to the west, float all around and everybody's first. Let's turn ourselves into very big elephants. that like to stomp their feet. And you can put your hands together and swing your trunk around. And we're going to walk down onto the plain and go to sleep. Shh. That's a plane is where they live. It's not like they're on an airplane. That would be really silly, seeing an elephant on an airplane. Let's pretend to be sleeping elephants. All the elephants were sleeping very still, down on the plain at the bottom of the hill, when all of a sudden, the little one said, let's try that elephant trumpet. Ready? You try that one again? Wake up, elephants, and jump and swing. Stomp to the east, swing to the west. Stomp on ground and swing your best. Stomp to the east, swing to the west. Stomp on ground and everybody free. And you turn yourself into lions with a nice big mane. Shake that mane and say, roar! Place to sleep. All the little lions very still, down on the plain at the bottom of the hill, when all of a sudden the little one said, roar! Give a nice big roar! Wake up and hell lions, stomp, stomp, stomp. You can stomp your feet, you can dance around, you can roar. Roar to the east, stomp to the west. Run all around and roar your best. Roar to the east, stomp to the west. Roar all around and everybody freeze. Let's turn back into boys and girls and pretend to take a nice little nap down in our homes. It's cold out, so cuddle up. Shh. All the little children were sleeping very still, down in their homes at the bottom of the hill, when all of a sudden the baby said, what sound do babies make? Wake up, children, and dance, dance, dance. Dance to the east, dance to the west, dance all around and dance your best. Dance to the east, dance, dance all around. Dance all around and everybody freeze. All right. There was some awesome dancing there, my friends. I'm going to set my guitar aside, take a nice deep breath. And I wonder what Miss Kayla has to read next.
All right, let me show you what I have. Okay. And there we go. That makes it better. All right.
So not an iPad.
Next book that I have for you is called One is a Piñata. And it's a book of numbers, so we'll be doing some counting. And we will count in English, and we're going to count in Spanish. This book is by Roseanne Greenfield Thong. The illustrator is John Parra. And this also is a Chronicle publication. Same publisher on this one. So here we go. One is a piñata. I hope you like to count. Here we go. Oh, let me slide this over so it's in the middle. There. One is a rainbow. One is a cake. One is a piñata that's ready to break. There it is. He has one stick, and one in Spanish is uno. And you can see there's also one candle. The more you look at the counting books, the more things you can count. Two are maracas. We shake to the beat. Two are zapatos, on my feet. Two are the goalies. Two are the teams. Two are sonrisas and cold ice creams. You can see they each have an ice cream cone. Sonrisa is the Spanish word for smile. They've got big smiles while they're playing. So there's dos or two. Three. Oh, I love this one. Three are burbujas that slide and wiggle. Three are the pops and then the giggles. I love to say that word in Spanish. The word for bubbles is burbujas. It's a fun word to say. Burbuja. So three is tres. After three comes four. Four are bolillos, just waiting to dip in 4 cups of chocolate. But first take a sip. Yum. Bolillos are these wonderful rolls that are crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Perfect for dipping in chocolate. So cuatro is 4. 5 are cometas that dip and fly. 5 are the nubes that float through the sky. This page for 5 is all about the things in the sky. Cometas are the kites and nubes are the clouds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or cinco. 5 are beach palapas, the hammocks, and there's 5 boats in the bay, if you can see. 5 hammocks swinging on a lazy day. Not at all like a beach day today. 6 is for salsa. There's 6 kinds of salsa to pour on rice. 6 rosy faces from all the spice. Ooh, it's hot. 6 flavored aguas to quench our thirst. Try horchata or piña first. 6 is 6 in Spanish. So there's 6 people. I think there's also 6 lights hanging, 6 kinds of salsa. 6 is 6. 7, see these flowers down here? 7 are the marigolds to lead the way. 7 calaveras to put on display. We have 7 or siete calaveras, which are little candy skulls right there on the table. 8 are the frutas we eat on a stick with chili and lime juice. Come take your pick. 8 is ocho, and there's 8 kinds of fruit and 8 fruits on each of the sticks. 9 paraguas, umbrellas. Paraguas is a Spanish word for umbrella, and puddles for splashing. 9 slick raincoats for those who love dashing. Woo! 9 or 9 paraguas. 9 umbrellas for 9 boys and girls. 10 glowing velas. 10 banners bright. 10 faroles that guide us by candlelight. So velas are the candles and faroles are the banners. The S is 10. We also have 10 are my friends who join the fiesta, and 10 are the yawns before our siesta. Before their nap, they are yawning. Look, you can see them yawning and stretching perhaps. There are so many numbers we love to contar. From 1 to 10, let's count that far. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Qué bueno. And then there's a glossary in the back to help with the words. El fin, that is the end. 1 is a fin.
Right.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.
That was a great book. I love hearing all that language. I'm never that good at language, so I love hearing it and I love trying to speak it and finding different ways to say things and looking at all those different pictures and everything. I found this nice, fun song. I'm actually going to play the music, and I'm going to have my shakers. I have a couple that I use for classes and things. And I did show some of you a little earlier that I have one that I made out of a takeout container. And I just put some bottle caps in, and there's a potato head piece in there, and some beads and things like that. And if you don't have instruments at home, you can always make an instrument. You can use a box or a food storage container or something like that for tapping. So if you have something to shake, I'm going to get my maracas.
Nice.
And this song is about Mama Paquita and her baby loves banana and papaya. But Mama Paquita hasn't gotten paid yet, so she's like, well, I can't buy you anything yet, but let's go to Carnival, and we're going to dance. And some parts of this are really fun to say. You can say, Mama Paquita. So try to put your lips together, Mama Paquita. And we'll dance to it. You can use your shakers. You can twirl around. If you have one for each hand, sometimes it's fun to roll your hands around each other. You can shake on one side or the other. You don't have to do exactly the same movements that I'm doing. It might be something different that you might want to try. You might have your own movements to do. I might even take a look at what you guys are doing and move like the way you're moving. And there's also a part in the song where it's just instrumental. And that means that you hear instruments playing, but you don't hear anybody singing. So we can pretend to play guitar. And everybody has an air, so hold hand to play that when we hear the guitar. And then there's a clarinet also. And clarinets are long woodwind instruments that you blow into, and you can use your fingers that way. So we'll listen for those instruments and we'll play on those too. So with that, let me get my maracas together and let me start my music here. Let's hope my tech works. Here we go. Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita, buy your baby a papaya, a papaya, and a banana that your baby will enjoy. Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita says I haven't any money to buy papayas or bananas. Let's go to Carnival and dance the night away. All right, let's play that air guitar. Can you pretend you have a guitar? Maybe you can turn around and play. I hear a different instrument. Pretend you're blowing a clarinet. Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita, buy your baby a papaya, a rice papaya, and a banana, a rice banana that your baby will enjoy. Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita, Mama Paquita says I haven't any money to buy papaya or a banana. Let's go to Carnival and dance night away. Olé! All right, you guys did some awesome dancing. That looks like a lot of fun. And Miss Kayla is awesome at speaking Spanish. And she even knows how to sing Itsy Bitsy Spider in Spanish. Can you get your spider hands ready? Hopefully, the voice and the guitar will match up together. I'll follow you.
Okay. All right. Everyone has their spiders ready? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. La araña pequeñita subió, subió. Vino la lluvia y se salió. Salió el sol y todo. La
All right. Nothing can keep that little spider down. Little spider just likes to try and try and try and try and try again. And we're coming towards the end. It wouldn't be story time without some boom, boom, da. I'm going to use my homemade instrument for this to tap, tap, tap. If you only have your shaker, you can still use your shaker and gently tap, tap, tap in your hands. Or if you have some kind of a drum or something, or you can use your hands to clap. Are we ready? I'll count to 4. Maybe I can remember to count in Spanish. Do you remember how to count to 4 in Spanish? Let's see if you can count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, da. Boom, boom, da. Boom, boom, da. Boom, boom, da. Put your instrument on your head. Stand up nice and tall like a king or a queen, or maybe a princess or a prince, and sway side to side. How far can you go without tipping over? Boom da 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 boom. Boom da 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 boom. Take your instrument off your head. We'll do a little bit louder of a boom boom da, and we'll tap and warm your feet up. We'll make our feet say boom boom da also. I'll count to 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom boom da. Boom boom da. Boom boom da. Boom boom da. Put your instrument back on your head, and this time, let's turn around. Boom da 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 boom. Boom da boom da boom da boom da boom da boom boom. Tip guys, and get your whole body ready to bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom boom da. Boom boom da. Boom boom da. Boom boom da. Put your crown back on your head. Take a nice deep breath. And very slowly come on back down. Boom boom da boom da boom da boom da boom da boom da boom. Boom da 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 boom. Take your instrument off your head. Can you whisper? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, da. Boom, boom, da. Boom, boom, da. Boom, boom, da. All right, wonderful. Boom, boom, dying, my friends. Find your scarf. Can you make it big? Maybe you can make it small. Or long. Let's hold on to it with 2 hands and we'll stretch way up high to those treetops. I'm going to make mine really big to do that. Reach up, up, up to the tallest tree. Shake that tree. There are still a few leaves up there that need to come down. I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller and make those leaves flutter down. Down, down, down to the grass below. And here comes the breeze. Make my scarf nice and long and sway back and forth. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Sway back and forth in the mountain breeze. Let's turn around. Turn and twirl as the big winds blow. Now scoop up your leaves and we'll get ready to go up, up, up and toss it up into the air. When it comes down, maybe you can catch it all over your head, all around your head, like it's that lion's mane, and we'll shake our heads and roar. Up, up, up. Well, let's give a big roar. Roar. There you go. Oh, Miss Kayla, did we want to unmute our friends for this one?
I did try to. Let me try it again.
Oh, I think maybe my friends might need to unmute it on their own screen.
Yes.
I think that's how we do it.
Good. There we go.
Okay, then I can hear you roar.
Yeah.
All righty, let's try that roar again. I'm gonna put my line mane on. Roar! All righty. Scoop up some more leaves. This time when it comes down, make it really big all over. You pretend you're an octopus floating in the water. And scoop up your leaves. Here we go. Up, up. Ooh,
Come over here so your friends can see you.
Blub, 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 blub. Nice octopus going on there. All right, my friends, scoop up some more leaves. An elephant. That was one of our animals, wasn't it? What's the special feature about an elephant that's very long? His trunk. Let's make a nice, long elephant trunk. Up, up, up. Catch it on your trunk. And let's make an elephant trumpet together.
Have your elephant sound.
That's hard to figure out how to do that. My sister taught me that when I was little. One more animal that goes whoo, whoo, whoo. When it comes down, catch it like your wings and we'll fly like a bird. Ready? Up, up, up. Whoo, whoo, whoo. All right. This time we catch it anywhere you like and we'll finish up our song. I'm going to make mine small. And when I catch it, it's going to come down big. Down, down, down. Back and forth. Let's hear a whoosh, 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 whoosh. Turn around and come down. All right, my friends. What an awesome time we had. I had a wonderful time reading stories and seeing all you guys are looking so intently at those stories and singing and dancing with me. It's time to say goodbye. You can still dance with your animal friend or your instrument or your scarf if you like. Story time is over. It's time to say goodbye. Story time is over. I'll see you next time. Let's take a nice deep breath. Oh, goodbye, friends. All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, my friends. And thank you especially to Miss Kayla and the library for asking me to come back. I missed so many of my friends this year. I can't wait to see everybody again in person.
I know. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Thanks, everybody. Hope we'll get to see you next week.
Wave bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, friends.